Alright. Hello, 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 hello. I wanted to make sure that my sounds are right. Let me also get to camera. Ugh. That my bangs are doing something crazy. You see this? You see this? I don't know what this is, but like it's just I don't know. It's like I didn't brush it. It's like, my natural parts just kind of doing all sorts of weird things. I don't really know why. Um, but hello. Good evening. As much as evening can be right now, because it's pretty much almost nighttime. Actually, I need to pull from this side, right? Mm-hmm. But hello. Um, we're here, and we're gonna play more Breath of the Wild. I almost kept playing it yesterday. Now my hair's in my face, and you know what? I think that's probably why the natural part is there, because I just kind of keep brushing it there. Anyway, we are gonna play more Breath of the Wild today. I am kind of excited to actually. Like I I kind of forget how often or like how much I actually like playing the game um, when I come to do it. So yeah, so we're here now, and we are going to go ahead and get started. I don't think I have any updates for this week. Now, this may be a shorter week. I don't foresee that I'm going to be streaming next Sunday because it is Christmas. However, there will be more opportunities for me to stream Breath of the Wild during that week between Christmas and New Year's, and don't have times yet, but I'm thinking we're probably going to only have a weekday stream this week, and then there's not going to be a weekend stream because I'm going to be busy. I'm going to be busy both Saturday and Sunday, so I just wanted to at least throw that out of the way. I don't know what we're doing for New Year's yet. I don't think we're doing anything for New Year's yet, but we'll see. We'll see. Um, Let's see. Is there anything else that I have to talk about? Probably not. I think we're pretty much just gonna have like a like a Tuesday. We're gonna have a Tuesday stream coming up, and then after that, I don't really know what else is going to happen. Yeah, I think that's it. For the most part, at least this coming week is going to be slow, but the week after that is probably going to be a little bit more excitable. So, hope you guys are looking forward to that. I actually just want to get straight into streaming. I don't even want to. I want to play Breath of the Wild. You know, that's all I want to do. It's really all I want to do. All right, let's get in here and let's continue. And let me also turn down the sound. I think I might be able to, yeah, do that much. Of course, if music is too loud, or if I'm too loud, or if anything, game audio is not loud enough, anything like that, just let me know. I will adjust as needed. Ba-bum. Okay. So, last we were here, we were in Lurelin, and I do not believe that we went up to the shrine up here. No, we did not. So we actually also have I believe three, or no, two of these. Okay. Well, we'll get to three relatively quickly. I don't foresee that we're going to have any trouble getting to three in this run through, especially because there's actually three shrines around here that I actually want to try to get to today. One of which is pretty much, well, one of which is this one right here, but then there's another one over yonder that direction, and then back once we came to get here. So we'll definitely be doing a lot more of that. There may even be a fourth shrine that we end up doing, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I do want to at least get our, what am I thinking? I do want to at least get our next piece here, probably our next heart. I don't know if we're gonna need much stamina yet, but I should prioritize stamina if possible. But my goal was really just to kind of get to these specific portions and not really worry too much about everything else that's coming up. That's good. In we go. Now that we can fast travel here, I just want to get it for integrity. You're gonna get to a lot of shrines. Well, we do have to get to a lot of shrines. And you know, we're only in like pretty much a quarter of the world, so we still have a lot more to get. Of course, there's that one with the crazy lady that likes to fondle ancient things. So there's also that. I don't think that that's going to be something that we're going to be able to get to for quite a while. Not forever, but definitely something that's going to take a while for us to get to. Because we need to get the Flying Guardians, and Flying Guardians are a little bit further afield for us. Actually not too further afield, I don't think. At least in regards to what we'll be experiencing soon. And at least, like, not between our, for our first Divine Beast. Okay, are you? Yes, you are. Okay, is that what I want? No, I want this. Ow. I don't like that. Okay. Please give me... I can't kill anymore. Okay. What am I getting rid of then? Because I... Ooh. I do not want to hang out here, especially with 2 hearts. Yeah, I need more hearts because I'm not very good at this game. I'm not. I'm going to be honest, I'm not very good at this game. I think we'll go without a... We'll go without that, and I think we'll also go without this, too. Because I want both of these things. We'll go without a... What's it called? But we will take these ancient screws, because, you're going to need them. Wait a minute. Right, okay. Good thing is that these don't disappear until after you leave the temple. And I think even when you do, there's still a chance that they come in? I think so. Right. There has to be another thing here, right? I'm pretty sure. At least I thought there was. I don't have to bring that with me, do I? I don't think I do. I thought there was another... Okay, maybe there wasn't. Maybe it is, it's just back here, and I missed it. No, that's the door I came in. Alright. Very well then. Thank you, metal chest. Oh, it's a permanent thing. Okay, cool, cool, cool. This is my one concern, I feel like. Well, not really concern, but just like a point of which I was just like, wait a minute. Okay, and we are just going to jump over this way. Get that opal. How many of those do I have, by the way? I have like 13 and 9. And I need to break more ores, honestly. Ore deposits. I can also track ore deposits with the Sheikah slate, but I just didn't... I didn't really... Like, it's not that I didn't think about it, it's just that, you know, it's gonna be at least a little bit of time before that actually happens. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. So I can jump on top of these things, right? Hello. Okay. So I actually need to place this one to get on top of that one. Then when I'm on this one, then this will be light enough for me to get on top of it. Perfect. I did it. May I please have the thing? Wonderful, thank you. I am going to skip this though, because I already know what I'm getting. So the cutscene is exactly the same thing the entire time. The only thing is that the pose is different. That's it. That is it. Thank you. Thank you for your blessings. Now, disappear. Goodbye. 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 Alright. Um, so there's a couple of things as well that are in this that I wanted to, that are in this happy little village here that I wanted to make sure that we got covered. Or not so much got covered, but just, made sure that we, got to. Oh, I haven't touched this yet. Okay. I'll do that and put it down because I just want to be able to claim it. We need to take pictures of everything. We need to take pictures of literally everything. Right? I did take a picture of a seagull. Actually, that one's a better picture. We have to take pictures of everything. However, there are some... I think we got them last time. But there are some... And this is a relatively safe place to do it, because the only thing I'm gonna come across are... what's it called? What are they called? Hang on. Hardy lizards. Yes. No, you can look at our journey so far. You know, we haven't been to many places, but there are a couple places that we can probably cut across here. We are gonna have to do some climbing to get up to these spots, but there's actually like a couple of places that we can try this out, like here, and you know, a couple of other places that we can go. We can also go up to Tough Mountain up here, which we will probably at some point today. I think there's a side quest up there for us, but I don't think that there's a shrine. I don't think so. I have to remember where there are shrines and where there's not. But yeah, we can see where we came up. And there's a couple of other shrines that we haven't come across here. You know, we kind of skirted around this, the Hinox that was in this area. There's a Lionel up here, which we're not going to fight. And there's a couple of other places that we can take a look at and hopefully also get some things to do here. Now, the Stinger Cliffs are also an interesting side quest that we could do. But I don't foresee that we're going to be doing them right away. At least not this moment. Not at this moment. But yeah, there's still some things that we're going to be doing in this area that I don't really feel confident that we're going to leave quite yet. But it also shows us our demises. Where I fell off here. I think that's the only time I've died so far, which is pretty good. It's pretty good. But yeah. Yeah, there's still a couple of places. We need to get back to Kakariko Village, and we probably will, take on this area here. Because there's a shrine or two here. This might be where we actually fight a Lionel, because I know that there's one here. There's a couple of other things that I want to do in this area still. So we'll take our time with this, and we'll hopefully get everywhere we need to. Anyway, we're gonna change our target to the hardy. You know what? I'll get these for now, but I also want to get these guys, the hardy lizards, because they're very helpful. Anyone around? We also have our armored porgies. We also have our horse over there. A couple of other things around. Huh. There's one. A tasty snack for us later. Scrolled fish look really good. I wonder if they were caught locally. I'm sure they were. It looks like they're in the ocean. In fact, this in fact. Eat? Oh, no. Okay. Okay, never mind. You know, hopefully... No. Okay. Just gonna wait again. Just gonna get those fish. It's a mighty party. They are basically, what's it called? They give you an attack buff when you cook them. Oh, we talked about that on Friday. Now, in this area somewhere, we're not going to go super far. At least not yet. So there's a couple of things that I want to do. And you're going to get these normal bass. Because, I'm going to need food regardless. There are a couple of things that we're gonna need to get around here. Hello. Oh, these fish look delicious. I caught them myself. Nice. Have you gone sailing with the raft? Not yet. Let me tell you a bit about it. Okay, so... choosing fish. Okay. However, I've heard that there's an object called correctly that will help you control the wind yourself. Ah! Well, it just so happens that we happen to have said thing. Okay. So we have that. We can go ahead and we can, do a little flappy of the leaf. And we can, actually cut this away, I think. So we are gonna go ahead and, try to use this. Now we do have to cut the rope here. Okay, and now we can go out to sea here. I also want to look for these. See? Now this is where I hear that we do, or we can, get rich. Now we do have to worry about some things, because there is that, but there's also, just a couple of other things that we can, do here. Now also there's a little easier way that we can, if we're careful, we can navigate it by pushing up, using magnesis to push up the raft. What's this? Oh, seems to be a rusty shield. Right. Yep, it's rusty. But yeah, there's a lot of hidden treasures around. We can take a picture of that. I don't think I can carry it. Yeah, no, we can't carry any more shields, but what we can do, we can use magnesis to find our way across here. Also get some more treasures. We can get that. Ooh. Use some of those. Just a funny little thing about the the physics of this game, so that you can do that. Alright, we might have to throw some of these overboard. Getting a little too... too specific about this. So you can see out here that there are, I think, the 3 triangles that were discussed at the last session. Hang on. Now we have all of these, but sunken treasure, Maryland Village. The retired fisherman also lives lives a quiet life. Oh my goodness. Spending each day simply staring at the sea. He shared a legend of the sunken treasure. The treasure sleeps in the center of the golden triangle. You should check it out. Okay. And I'm hoping that... I don't know if this is actually, you know, the correct thing or not, but there appears to be a collection of 3 triangles here. And hopefully if we don't get attacked by anything. Or we might get attacked by some things, and actually I don't think I have any arrows left. No. I do not. Okay, so what we can do... Oh! Is... Nope. Oh. Oh boy. Yeah, the thing's a little... Oh gosh. Okay. Ouch. Yeah. There we go. Got it. Alright, and the other hope is that there's not a... okay, it does seem like there is, actually. Alright. Listen, if he's gonna come at me... I'm gonna bonk his head. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to push some of these overboard. Just to save myself some room here, but also... Oh. After a fireball. Also, I might die out here, so that's probably not a great thing to do. And, I think I'm gonna eat this. Just in case. Just in case. Can make more. So I believe that there is a... Yep. That is not... Okay. That's fine. Okay, I believe that this is where this triangle... Well, it looks like there's some triangles here. Oh. Okay, maybe not. Again, going overboard. Because quite honestly, I think there are some more things that we have to try to get here. I think that most of them are. No. Okay, what if I pull this way? Like, pull this way. There we go. Alright, and then... No. No, no, no. Not through the thing. Oh, push. Okay. Aha! There's some things here. Okay. It's fine, because we don't actually need it anymore. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, no, no. Okay. I'm gonna probably throw it overboard. Or maybe not. Okay. Now, we can pull these out one by one. Now I have even more stuff to throw over. Alright, so we found some sunken treasure. What is in here? Topaz! I think what we'll do also is to get some fish, I believe. Oh gosh, oh gosh, wait. No, oh no. This isn't what I wanted. Please. This is not what I wanted at all. Okay, okay, we're back. Okay. Then another topaz. Alright. There's 4 of these. Okay. Sapphire. I think that's our first sapphire. And then one more. Yep. Let's just kick that open. Ah! Okay. Might want to get that, perhaps. I'm not really sure. Okay. Well, we still have our thing searching for hardy blue shell snails, but at least at this point, I don't think we're kind of all too worried about that. Right now, we're kind of just focused on getting back to the village. Okay. I know the gusts themselves are not really... I'm also hitting it, and I'm not going to do that. Oh. Alright, we might have to push some of these off. Not me. Some of these. Except for the one that's, like, on its side, of course, but... Okay. Push, 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 push. Push, push. Push. I really wish I wasn't hitting this. Okay. At least we're back in the village at this point. I think we might be... And we can back it back. We can dock it back, I mean... Not back it back. Oh no. Okay. My leaf is getting all sorts of damage, but it's okay. Okay. Once again, I can't open this. What's a Thunderblade? Those are helpful for reasons. I may end up dropping something. It is the morning and we can talk to the guy and complete that quest. Which is nice. Is that a... Howdy radish? It is. I'll take that. It looks like we're already kind of coming back here, but... It's only like a couple of things that I really want. Most of them being hardy blue shell snails. But actually, I feel like in this area it's probably better to not look for them. Or rather, we can look for them, but just change the target to the lizards. It's at least within our... okay, there appears to be a lot around. Just wish it would stick to one. Yes. Okay, there's another beetle that we have yet to get. To just kind of be careful here. And grab that. Wonderful. I believe that these are the ones that give me, if I'm not mistaken, these give me defense. Yeah, these are the ones that give me defense. The ones that are blue give me attack. And then these guys, I believe, they just give me a stamina buff. Or not a stamina buff, but a, just a renewed stamina. I guess I have to check, I don't remember. Whatever, these guys. These guys I can brew up into potions and then they can give me even more. Another way of getting hearts, actually. Greatly restore my stamina. Yeah, so they're really good for that. Nope. Wasn't doing anything to hurt you. You know, sometimes that can happen. I know. Alright, so... Oh, I didn't mean to throw it. I meant to place it down. So there's that one. This is a Korok. So there has to be another one around here. Yep. Alright, and we'll try to find that second lizard in a moment. Maybe this one isn't in the right spot. Doesn't look like it is. Unless there's a third. Is there a third? Oh, there is. Okay. Should be right over here. Yep. There we go. Korok. Another Yahaha friend. So it says I'm traveling in the direction, so I should probably just trust it. So you can see one. Oh, it's really starting to come down. Okay. As far as I'm aware, it does rain a lot in this region. I mean, it's not like this every single time I come down here, but it definitely is, you know. A lot. Now, I do also kind of want to be careful because, like, they could run off. Oh, like that. Like that. Like that. I want to be able to catch them. Okay. There's someone around here. Well, no, but there are some... I think I have this already taken. Saying my things are overloading. I don't really know what that means. Hang on for a second. I don't know. Hmm? Is there on this tree? Oh, no, it's in the grass here. Come here, man. Lovely. You definitely want to get a lot of these, because they are, you know, I can brew them up into potions, and they can get some helpful things. I think this one probably got away. I'm still going towards it. Uh-huh. Got you. Right, a 5 of those. I believe should also lead me to a couple of other places. In fact, I think we should probably continue on with our mission of getting a couple more couple more items. You know what I don't understand? It feels like things should be color-coded in the regards to the, you know, what gives you defense and what gives you, stamina and what gives you attack up and just things like that. But it doesn't. In fact, it's actually, like, not great how it does it. And I've always wondered why that was. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'll use this. Just to get rid of it. Also because it's like 5 points and I really don't want to bother with that. Ooh, I did nice. Nice. You see, I think that is like one of the things I wanted to mention is that cutting the grass does have its benefits. Most of it being Hylian rice. Getting Hylian rice for free. Like, you think that you have to go pay for it every time in, like, certain regions. No, you just cut the grass. You can get rice. So, in a way, cutting grass still gives you hearts. In a very roundabout way. Oh, there's horses here. Lizard! Okay. Let's see. Getting even more lizards. Oh, I see it. Lizard! Come here. More lizards. Now, I do have to be careful about these camps up here, because they are indeed camps for enemies. I do think it's probably in my best interest to probably back up from this one. But I'm not sure, actually. I'll take the risk. I see it. Lizard. I would like lizards. We need a lot of lizards. I'd like to brew up some of these potions. Now, also to say that you can see that there's some treasure chests in the sand here. In fact, I think I am gonna go ahead and pull this up. Now, it's to note that you can see that there's one here that did not register when I went up. Now, I actually do want to get my camera out for this because you are not one I want to contend with. In fact, I don't even think I want to. I can't even do it. But they're not real. Essentially, they're fake. They're fake outs. And, you'll see what they actually are in a moment. I think I am going to actually get hurt for this, so let me at least, yeah, save myself an Isnekluda. And, also get my camera out, because I'm going to need to, and actually zoom out a little bit, because I might have to, yep. Now, I believe that if I, did I get it? Haha, got him. Yeah. But they go away quickly. They hurt a little bit. Only a little bit, though. Anyway, that aside, let's continue on. Now, we've been here for a day so far, so I do want to keep moving at some point. But I would like to get more... Ah, there's one. Lizards and a snail to also go along with that. No! Ah, okay, let me get the snail. Are you taking me this way? Probably back across the way. Okay, so, now that we're here, now that we've done that, I think I'm okay to just kind of keep going here. Grab you while we're out here. Not gonna grab any of the horses. I think there's a place where I can get like a pretty fast horse for like relatively, it just like has like pretty much maxed out on stamina. I do forget where I need to get it though. That's the only problem. And I will probably have to go other places to do so. Or not other places, but like I will have to go to a place where I don't think I'm going to be able to too much. Oh, look at that. There's a rainbow. That's nice. I used to just take pictures of things, and this used to be like one of the things I would like stop and, you know, take a picture in game of, but unfortunately, I do not have that luxury at this point. However, I can see that there's a friend waiting for me here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get the drop on him while I can. A lot of traveler's bows. Should stop for me right now. Here we go. Right in the kisser. Come here too. Okay, and that's fine. Okay. Da-da-da. What do I want? This? That? Maybe I want to use the guardian sword first. Yeah. Soldier's broadsword. I will take that. Did I get a picture of the shoulder shield? I did not. Perfect. Alright, that'll come in handy now that we have those. In fact, I'm going to drop the soldier's broadsword as well. Because I do want to take a picture of it while I can. Lucky find. Okay. Palm fruit. And what's that? something new. Vault fruit. Now we're not going to come across these until way later in the game, so it's good that we have them now. That's a volt fruit. So it's found in the Gerudo Desert, which we will not be visiting for a while. It's essentially a dragon fruit, as you can tell. You can probably tell what it looks like. Get some apples. Just get some other things. Probably something that wrecked. And then we got a couple of other things. It's been raining all day. Goodness gracious, it's been raining all day. Huh? I am gonna get this thing now. Oh, I see it. I'm getting the energetic rhino beetles. Now, here's the thing. If you talk to Beetle at any of the stables, and you get a what's it called? Where are we? Are we close by that spot? Yeah, we are. And you have a beetle in your inventory, he's gonna want that beetle more than anything else. Like, more than anything else. So, you either have to decline him, or he will probably murder you in your sleep. I don't know. It's up to you. It's up to whatever happens. And, let's see, there's some more, things here. Come here. Gotcha. Oh, okay, there was another beetle there. That's fine. Okay, there's another one. Over here. Right over here. Okay, and this ore deposit. Let me take a picture of that. There's also another one that's rarer, and that we can also get a picture of, but if you're in need of cash, we can turn that on. That Chica sensor on, and then get some cash. Because we can sell these for money. Or for material. Oh gosh. Oh. It's kind of nighttime, yeah. Actually, I don't want to use this. I want to use this axe. Oh, I haven't gotten that yet. Okay. Take a look at that. It's a spiked Boko spear. Picture. And we have that as saved. Oh, and there's another... Oh, there's some more things over here too. So we'll grab them. Okay, except we're not grabbing that one. That one's pretty... what's it called? It's very... something or other. It's very finicky. It's very, very much like a... not a flat... not... yeah, like it's kind of, like, easy to scare, essentially. Alright, so Garini here had a, little indicator for a side quest. Hello. Ah. Sorry about that, I was in the zone. Did you need something? What are you doing? I was just examining the stone monument. This place has a very spiritual aura to it, do you feel it? I recently realized that there is writing engraved on the stone monument. So now I'm trying to figure out what exactly is written here. Can I help? Ah, so you're the curious type too. The stone monument was much larger. The stone monument... blah. The stone monument was once much larger, but it broke apart during an earthquake a while back. If you really want to help me find the missing fragments, will you? They'll be scattered all around. I think the fragments had the same kind of script carved on them. If you find a fragment, please draw a picture of it and bring it back to me. I'll be here finishing my examination of the stone monument. Oh, right. and the words on the stone monument glow with an eerie light at night. This should make them easier to find. One of them should be right around here. Please find that first. Okay, well, actually, we already saw 2 of these pieces, and I think there's 3 total. There's 3 that are around. So, we're gonna, we're gonna be out and about a little bit here, but yeah. And we just kind of came over here to find some more here, so we'll just go ahead and take a picture of that. But we also passed by another one. However, that's not the one I'm gonna go for, at least at the moment. I think I'm gonna try to fly over to that other piece of peninsula and see if we can. Actually we can't. No, yeah, that's pretty far out. Now, if we were up there, probably, but I don't foresee us getting up there with our current stamina. At least I don't think so. We try to get to the ledge up there and see if we can get any further out. But let's see. But yeah, there's one at the end of that peninsula over there. It's kind of a ways out. Now it would allow for us to get a lot more hardy blue shell snails, which is actually what I'm going to change my sensor to again. Let's change it back to. And where is that? It's right there. Okay, I can climb up there. And that'll get a little bit less annoying. But we're gonna climb up to this ledge up here. See if we can. And then we can probably just try to glide out. Right. We will be back to this last area because we do have to do that island over there. Which is of its own. I believe that this is the first time coming across bird eggs. I think, is this? No, it's not. Okay, but I will take one. Just one. Just so that the bird doesn't actually worry about us. But off we go. Again, don't think we're gonna make it, but we can try. You're gonna have to walk back anyway. Do I have any stamina food? I have one thing. Okay. So it'd be much easier. Oh boy. Alright, well, we're not gonna have a great time over here. But it's better than nothing. And we eat that, thank you. It's not that much longer to shore. Pretty close by, actually. Ooh. Oh, no wonder he hit better. He's blue. Oh, cool. Alright, and now I believe it is somewhere around here. Find it. Aha! Alright, there we go. Now, flying was not part of that, but at least we also get a Korok out of it, so ends up working out in the end. Bye. You. Okay, it is. Indeed it is. I'm gonna just let it break though. Picture of this, right? Quick picture of this, right? Okay, just making sure. Also those lizard things, they do also have a bony variant, so we do have to kind of watch out for that too. But I don't think they show up until much later. They could still show up, I think, just in certain regions. It depends. But they also don't sleep, so you can also encounter regular ones. And they're just living, but yeah, they don't sleep ever, which is really annoying. But we are going to try to avoid them where possible. There's a bokoblin camp out here. They're asleep. We could try to kill them. But they're all blue. So let me see if I can do that. At least get them a little bit lower than they are now. Try not to wake them. There's 4 of them here. There's 3 of them at least. Sun is rising. Oh gosh. That is like a daytime. Okay, well, I just broke both of my guardian swords. Was it really worth it? I don't know, but it's alright. We'll get some goods from them. Oh, something shining, which means it's... helpful. Oh, we also have a Hydromelon. Hydromelons are also something we're not gonna encounter until much later in the game. So it's good to get them while we're around. And actually we can see the other side of... see the other side of Pateno. If we look over here. Yep, and there's, you know, the lab and the other shrine in the ocean over there. We will eventually go over there. I believe it's a fight thing, so we are going to have to be a little bit more equipped than we are now. And we will... go ahead and open this up, see what's in here. Money! Love that. Alright, since this is also metallic, just might as well not waste resources on that. Is this... just has some... whoa. Okay. Has a higher attack damage, alright. Guess we are gonna play with the... or rather... guess we will be taking a, good thing. Look at that. We actually have a lot of items here that are pretty much all accounted for. Granted, there's still like a couple of mushrooms that we haven't got. We haven't taken a picture of a hardy mushroom, have we? Like a hardy truffle? I don't think we have. Thinking about it. Alright. Tail and hardy. Let's try to get... ah! Why? Go away! Literally, go away. Both of you. Right, and I am a one-shot, so I probably do want to eat that. Eating like all my food, so I might want to consider maybe not doing that, or at least consider making some food when I get back to Lurelin. Okay. Where is... Oh, it's this way. Let's see. Uh-huh. It's looking right at me, so it's probably gonna really run. I'm not careful. Oh, okay. Obtained. Getting a lot of these now. I have 13 of them. Good. I think I will have to go ahead and do... Well, I'll try with the Lizalfos and see if that's... gonna get me a good amount of stuff to do. Agree a hardy potion with. Alright. Now I think we're past... Yeah, we're past where we were, so we want to go ahead and head back over this way. It's mostly just collecting the resources that we'll need, because a lot of this area has a lot of party stuff in it, and overall that's gonna really be useful for us, at least going forward. So that's definitely, you know, what we want to do. There's better places to get hardy blue shell snails too, but you know, while we're here we also have the option of getting those. We might as well do it. Same thing with the hardy bass. Hardy truffles also have areas in which case there's a lot more abundance along with hardy radishes, but we have a lot of hardy radishes. Big hardy radishes. Hardy truffles also have a big variant as well. But yeah, we have plenty of things that we can potentially eat. I think right now I have a hankering for an apple. Eat. Thank you. Okay. But let's see if we can talk to the guy over here. Hightail lizard. Speedy, not hardy. Right, I believe right here is the last piece, I think. Monument Shard. Alright. So yeah, like I said, we passed both of them. It's just a matter of finding where they were. I see it. And I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Just need to approach it slowly. And then... Yoink. Yoink. Oh my goodness, there's so many. Alright, let's help this guy over here. Did you find any fragments of the stone monument? I sure did. Oh. Amazing, show me the next one. Monument Shard. Mm-hmm. Perfect, do you have more? That's amazing. Okay. Excellent, thanks to you, I've got a good shot at deciphering the entire monument. Give me a second to see if I can pull this all together. Okay. Wow. Next, you have deciphered the entire passage. When two find their place and kneel in reverence, the shine will reveal itself. Ah. I haven't got the foggiest clue what that's supposed to mean. Well, I have a feeling. Huh? Is that it? I mean, maybe. No way other than to try, right? And there we go. Lovely. Another shrine. How about them apples? Oh, I don't know what was close to the bowl that pulling me over. The surprise or the way the ground was shaking. So the two who needed to find their place were you and me. Makes sense. Good job figuring that one out. I sure never would have. Huh? You're fixing to go and explore that shrine. Oh, sorry. I won't keep you any longer. Off you go. There we go. Done that. Kaya. Kaya. Now, I feel like this one is probably a puzzle. There are some of them where the puzzle is outside of the area, then you actually just get a blessing. However, I'm not sure if this is one of those times. We'll know when we go inside. Yep, this is actually one. Okay. So there is a trial in here. Oh, okay. I do remember this one. I do remember this one. So this one, now you need to travel. There's a couple of things that we have to do, but we have to, I don't know if I have any, I might have to come back to this because I actually don't have any arrows. And I need some. I might need some for this. Might need a couple for this. But basically, I need to get this down. So I just have to stand right underneath that. And carry it over. And then place that down. And we get that, which is good. However, this is traveling away from me, which is, could be better. At least in the meantime, I can probably break these things open. Oh, it's a rupee. It's just a rupee. Okay. I would just really like to get some arrows, please. Small key. Okay. Oh. Well, if that's the case, then, can I just, go up there? Because I don't actually have any... Because this one involves, timing an arrow twice. Yeah. At least I believe. I don't think I can use stasis for this, right? No, I can't. So then I have to, like... Yeah, and then do that in enough time that neither of these are impacting it, but, like, it's really hard to do. We could try it. You know what? Let's try it. We're here. There's no saying that we'll, you know, be able to come back here, so might as well do it, right? No, I can't actually do that this way, though. I only have one arrow. One regular arrow. Yeah, I don't think this is worth doing. At least, I don't think there's a gear piece in here. At least I don't have any memory of a gear piece being in here. Maybe I'll look it up in between streams, or maybe I'll try to come back here. In any case. Second tried. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and skip that. Alright, and now we have more arts that we can get. Alright. On we are. Alright, let's walk it over to Lurelin again. I think we should probably do that. We also have an iron sledgehammer. Now, around here somewhere, I don't know if this is a good thing to do or not. And, just to disable that. Well, I mean, unless there's a shrine around, I'm pretty sure there's not. I'm pretty sure I have a good handle on where the shrines are and where they're not, but... for now... if I'm remembering correctly, up here... yes. There is something that I'm going to attempt to do. Keyword when I say attempt. Actually, maybe I shouldn't do that right away. But that cove over there that I was looking at may hold something of use to us. Actually, maybe I want to go over here first. Or maybe I want to go up there. Not sure. Can't really do much right now. This is actually a nice slope up. And yes, the thing that is down there, that is a stone talus. I don't think we've even come across of those in the regular... no. I think. There we go. I need to take a picture of the ducks. Octorok. You ruined it. Oh, but okay. You know what? No, you're forgiven. Artie Bass, you're forgiven. You were forgiven. You're most certainly forgiven. Right, but I do need to get to cooking. It's relatively soon. Really, tired of the rain, though. Really wish it didn't rain so much here. There's no way of telling when this is gonna... when this is gonna go away unless I have the HUD up. But I don't want the HUD up. I want the area to be a bit. Right, but as you can see in here, we have a few more ore deposits and a couple of rare ones. So I'm gonna just take a picture of them. This is a rare ore deposit, which has some high value things in them. So it's good to get a picture now. Because these can drop rubies, sapphires, topaz, and then sometimes a diamond or two. You're really lucky. going to go ahead and... Ugh. That's not what I wanted. We'll climb up on this boulder. Can probably wedge the bomb up here. Okay. And... No! Ugh. Okay. I think I'm gonna just have to yeet and hope it... No, it doesn't. I don't really have that much longer to go. Huh? Oh, that was scary. Did I get it? I didn't get it. What the heck? Barely stuck in here, aren't we? Okay. That's on top of the rock. Aha! There we go, perfect. You got some topaz, alright. You know what, I'll take it. Now there is a place where there's a lot more of those. It's probably gonna be like the third or fourth thing that, you know, like this, the second or third thing we do. The second or third divine beast that we do, but yeah, we do have an opportunity to get a lot of those. Alright, I'm gonna try to land. Go right here for my landing. Just get some, piece here, but we're gonna have to still climb up here to get to this Korok. To fly into it. Right. But it's a good thing we know where there's another iron sledgehammer, because in the meantime we are going to be able to do just a few more things. It doesn't appear that there's anything else over this way. Right, and what we were doing is to hop. Alright, well... Food is actually more important right now, so I'm gonna probably head that way. So you can go to the cook pot and use that. Get some hearty meals, get some hearty potions, you know. And the like. And the like. Then we're probably gonna have to close it out because unfortunately, I'm awaiting some other things and it's still raining. Still raining. Certainly not what I wanted. But we'll take the deposits. Okay. Amber, rock salt, flint. Still very much raining. I really wish it wasn't raining so much. It's been raining like the entire time we've been here, and it's quite annoying actually. Oh, this has stopped. It did. And there's their dog. And it started again. Why must you do this to me? Nope. My dog was not concerned at all. Don't quite understand why. Oh, I did take a picture of the indoor restroom. Alright. You know, I feel like our time in Lurlin is coming to a close. Or should be coming to a close relatively soon, because I do need to go to sleep. But I also said I was probably going to be live until about 10:30. And, we're moving past that time. I think that there's a hardy truffle under here, but I don't think I can get a picture of it. No, I can't. So I think I am going to go ahead and take up the fluffy bed at the inn. Then hopefully in the morning... Oh, you know what we should do? Where is it? It's over here, right? Then we'll take up some time at the local inn, and then we will go ahead and go to sleep. Go ahead and we're gonna get another heart container. Get healed up. There we go. Now we have 5 hearts. Have a lot more to get to. Hopefully... Okay, so there are some party foods here, so I think we're gonna take at least a little bit of shopping time.
Hi.
Hello. Okay, I have some things to sell. Most of them being topaz. 5. Thank you. Yes. Money. Woo. Okay. Can also sell 5 of these, I think. It's gonna be another 100 rupees. Actually, that's 10. 200 rupees. 300. Yep. Okay, cool. Oh, Yuki, thank you for reading. I didn't get the sound again. Did I not reset my sounds again? I hate that. I hate when I do that. Okay, I guess I'll keep going for a little bit longer. I did say I was going to end at 10:30, but that's okay. Hope you had a good stream. I saw you were playing, Peace Hog, right? Or PSO2? I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, sometimes, I don't know, it's just like, I think it's because, of how my mic works, that it just doesn't really transfer the sound. Like, I did it for my capture card so I can hear everything, in that regard, but otherwise. Okay. Alright. But yeah, that was needed. It's most certainly needed. The arrows, that is. That's okay. Okay. Not the plum. Well, we already had the plum fruit, but now we have another picture of the plum fruit. I don't know why. So we're gonna just take up some residence with the local inn. Oh. Fluffy bed, please. Until morning, preferably. I am okay. I am fine. I am just trying to figure out how the next 2 weeks are going to go, especially because I'm, you know, trying to run this and trying to do a whole bunch of other things, so... We'll see. It's a little bit of a busy time, but hey, we have a little bit of extra heart right there. And hopefully it is dry out, so hopefully our, this cooking pot we may use. Maybe people use this cooking pot up here. Or it's not lit. It can also not be lit. Um, Your traveler. This is Laurelin Village. We're a small fishing town. I'm proud of it. My husband is a fisherman, and I have 2 sons who will probably grow up to be fishermen too. What should I cook for tonight's dinner? Make your fancy papaya. It's really good and yummy and great. Had to figure out when to stream. Yeah. That's gonna probably not be as much of a problem for me now. Well, it may be, it may not be, but like I'm hoping to like kind of balance both doing stream stuff and then also editing past streams as well as doing one to stream during the week and then doing past stream and then trying to edit past streams and then also doing stuff for Starshine, which is its own beast. And yeah, so that's something that I have to work on at least at some point. Mm-hmm. Seem to be better short. Goat butter and a hearty blue shell snail. I actually, sure, I think I have them actually. Yep. Okay. Here's a little something. Oh, thank you. Money. Okay. I think she'll go ahead and cook it. Thank you. Oh, and that's actually a really helpful one. No, it is in the morning. It's about like 6 a.m. Hyrulean time. But I think we are going to go ahead and leave this area. At least for the time being. Try to get back to try to go back the way we came in Farron. Maybe hit a couple of things on the way back. Do you think I'm temperamental? You do. You don't? You do? You don't? Do you? You think I've got random mood swings, huh? No. Sorry. Here, I'll share some nice info I came across as my form of an apology. The fish in Laurelin Village are pretty fatty. As a result, I've heard they're really incredibly delicious when you grill them. Okay. Thanks. You have a good time. You have a good day. Don't let anything get to you. Okay. Is this a person with their donkey?
Hey!
The rear end of this here doggy is home to the freshest fish in the... Oh, okay. Let's see. What do you got? Plum fruit, how do you do it? Now, bread-eyed crab I know where to get. We won't be going there immediately, but it is something that I do know where to get, and we probably will wait to get that. But the hardy durian, though, I'll get one. I just want one. This one, yep. Listen, hardy durians are like the backbone to everything. Alright, bye. Thank you. Listen, I just blew those, I blew those 50 rupees that lady gave me. But, listen. Sometimes it's needed. Sometimes you just need to get some stuff. Now, we're gonna probably go on another side quest here. Wait. Oh, what? No. It's definitely something I wanna... Hang on. Just mount. Alright, this is not the thing I want. Okay. Ah! Alright, I might need this. In fact, I'm gonna switch to it because I don't really want to bother with that. Future. You sure saved mine there. Too bad I got nothing to pay with you out of pocket, but this pocket lamp. Oh, and this, I guess. Hey, that's something. Listen. Okay. Well, you're not too far from the village. That's all I gotta say. Okay. So there's a path that I can go down, right? Oh, it's not a ways away. Okay, so come on. Come on, Andy. My name is Finch. Okay. Wait. No. Wait, no, I wanted to... Pretty well informed for a horse, you know. What? Finch says that if you head south, you'll find a heart-shaped pond. Apparently that's where you find love. Oh, so, okay, I see what's happening. Oh, and there's Nidra. I mean, not Nidra. Baroche. Nidra's another one of the dragons. In fact, we actually have to go save Nidra. But that's for another time. Let's see, what else could I... really like some food, actually. Oh, right, there's a shrine up there. There's a yet discovered shrine. Ooh. But there's also like this really huge enemy camp, which I really want to try to avoid if at all possible. Because it is not a fun time. It does not look like a fun time at all. Yeah. There's black enemies, there's... not a lot. Oh gosh, I totally skipped past the portion, so I actually have to go back. Hopefully not get spotted by these guys, but goodness knows. Oh, it's up this way. Oh my. I don't know how this horse is doing this right now. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Actually, I do kind of need some cooking right now. Okay. Oh. That's not good. Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry, friend. Here. Again, I don't know if this heals you, but hold on. Come on. Eat up. I'd be really mad if I lose my horse, because that means I have to go find another one. Thank you. I mean, I do know where there is another one, because we just came across it when we were in an earlier area, but yeah. Okay. No. I will get this ore deposit because that is the thing. Even if it's just rock salt. We'll never not stop for ore deposits. Alright, well we're getting up to this area up here, and it's about to rain again, isn't it? Yep. It rains so much. Alright, let's end it there. It's okay. It's okay. Stay there. Hi. There's also some hardy radishes up here, but I'm not going to take these out of respect for the area. Sabak.
Huh?
I didn't think you'd meet you. I meet you during a downpour. Are you? Could you be the? Oh, I'm distant to me. No, I don't think so. Then, but then this is the pond of legend, is it not? The one where a person finds their true love. Yet all I see right now is a strange voe on the other side of the pond. Could I be? Could it be at the wrong one? Okay, well let's cross the pond here and find out. It's a pretty deep pond. Actually. Hey, I'm just trying to work up the courage to talk to her. Just let me, yeah? No problem. Phew. I'm so glad. Oh, by the way, my name is Wobbin. To be honest, I lost my way earlier. I closed my eyes for a minute, and when I opened them, the most beautiful woman I've ever seen was standing before me. At first, I thought I was dreaming, or that she was a ghost or something. I mean, it's not every day that you run into a gorgeous woman in the middle of nowhere. Okay. But figment of my imagination or not, it was love at first sight. And so I've decided to gather my courage and go confess my feelings to her. I decided long ago, when I meet the girl of my dreams, I'll hand her a blue nightshade and confess my love. If I had a blue nightshade, I'd head straight over to its moon. I mean, imagine her in a blue nightshade. It'd make a beautiful scene, don't you think? Well, I have one. I think so. So clear, like it's... Wait, do you have some blue nightshade on you right now? Yes. You say so. That's what you need. There you go. I just... when I look at her, my legs freeze up. My throat goes dry. I can't do it. That's weird, but okay. I'll give you back this blue nightshade. Oh, and don't forget it's a present from me. Okay, dude. So why is it still raining over here? Goodness gracious. Am I in the right place? What's this? A gift from that guy over there. Tall ladies. I see. So you're delivering these flowers for that bow over there. I don't sense any deceit from you. Okay.
Huh?
So you're the one who gave me the flowers. Hey, I'm sorry. Could it be that you don't like blue nightshade?
Huh?
Why would you say that? This is my favorite kind of flower. How did you know? How did you know that anyway? Are you a Yiga spy? No, that's not it. Blue nightshade just happens to be my favorite flower. Long ago, I decided to give my true love this flower. Your true love. So this is what they call destiny. You're the vow that destiny has chosen for me, then? Alright, go ahead and speak your piece. What do you mean? No, that's not right at all.
Huh?
Talking about what a bow says to a vi. What do you mean?
Huh?
You know, something like, I like you, or please go out with me. Oh, I'm sure. Asking so directly, how could I possibly say no? What? Okay. Oh wow, did you hear that? She says she likes me and she wants to go. This is the first time anyone has ever said that, said they like me, and for it to come from the woman of my dreams. This is such an amazing feeling. I'm so glad I was born into this world. There's no way I can truly thank you, but please take this as a token of my thanks. Alright, yeah, I'll take money. What? That's it? That's all you're willing to offer him to everything he's done? No, of course not. Here's what it is. This is what I meant to. Oh, okay. Ooh, money. I love money. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, you. I guess you owe you too. I guess I owe you too. I hope you have as much luck finding someone as I did. Thanks to you. Ding. Nice. Alright. Me horse. Is there anything at Yombi Lake over here? Kind of feel like there might be. It's a pretty big lake. So let's just take a look over here. Maybe magnesis? Yep. Oh, there's two magnesis things. Alright, no, I'm too. Alright, you know what I'll do? This. And then hopefully... Yeah, I mean, I get 120 rupees out of that. Yeah, it's definitely money. Oh, gosh. What's in here? Oh, hey, I can get my blue nightshade back. Of course, if you didn't have one, you can just go look around for one. Come on. More. It'd be really nice if the other one had ice arrows, but kind of doubt that that's actually going to happen or not. Yeah, there's a good amount of blue nightshade, but I'm not going to take a lot. I'm going to just forage what I need. And probably not take too much. We should just magnesis this one straight. Not. Or not. Rains so much. Another red rupee. 140 rupees. Not bad. Made profit. Made pretty much like a profit from that, between that and, what's it called? I can barely see the ground anymore. It's just so much. Alright, well, they'll be happy. There's actually another little funny thing with the Gerudo, which we'll talk about when we get to them. But again, still probably not going to be a couple of sessions down the line. I'm imagining probably like sometime in April we might get to it. Right before the game comes out. The new game comes out. Very exciting though. Exciting stuff. Playing this has really made me pretty hyped for the new game. Hey, don't fall through the ground, my friend, please. I don't know how to get back in bounds if we clip out of there. Alright. Still raining. At least it's lightened up a little bit. Got this beautiful rainbow. I love this area, it's so pretty. It's just a shame that, like, you know, we don't really have much reason other to come here other than to just, you know, gather goods. And I don't know when we'll be back, honestly. hard to say. Also, this poor horse's ankles, like, goodness gracious. Alright. Thank you. Sorry, hang on, I saw something. Ah, it's a little heart. That's cute. Okay, not eat. Please. Please, don't eat, please. Okay. Yeah, haha. You know, I feel like that's the one thing I haven't done, and that's find all the Korok puzzles, and I don't think I have the patience to do that. Right, we got all these animals. Aminals. Aminal animals. So we're good to just kind of keep going here. And what I haven't gotten is Los Alphos, and I feel like we're going to have plenty of opportunities to get that, so I'm not super worried about that. However, it raining. With it raining, we are still going to have to do a couple of other things. I think that there's a boss somewhere around here, too, but we're not going to do that. I think for the most part, what I want to do is at least get back to the stable that's in Baron. Just get back to it, and then for the most part we will go ahead and end there. Hopefully get some of our hearty recipes up. Not all of them. In fact, I need to also change target. Not to hearty lizard, actually, to back to durians, actually. I like some durians again. Because there is an area up here. Right, and I'm gonna try to avoid this guy because I'm not equipped to handle him. Stay there. That is a Yiga spy. They do actually exist in the world. I just kind of been avoiding them because I'm just not very... the thing is, like, if I get hit by them once, I'm dead. I'm, like, literally dead. Because I just don't have enough hearts in this game yet. I'm also playing this very carefully. With minimal deaths, because I just don't really want to bother with it as much. Oh, there's some bats up here. Let's take the spike bolt over to the face. It's nighttime again. It's raining so much. I just wish it would stop raining. Whoa. Is this a big hearty truffle? Because... yes, it is. Alright, and this is a Korok puzzle. Believe it or not. So what we really want is to... oh gosh. Hang on. Oh, perfect. Okay. Perfect. And perfect. Alright. Hang on. Really quick. There we go. So, what we want to do is we want to make sure that these are... all similar. So it means taking off that one and taking off this one right here. And there you go. Found it. Otherwise we would have had to wait for that to grow back, and I don't really want to bother with that. Now, I do want to get these anyway. Ah, stop. Stop. level up. Alright, I guess I'm taking this. Sorry, I guess you weren't really bothered by that, eh? That's fine. But, you know, when I come across these kind of Korok puzzles, I always take the Hardy Durians because they are just always needed for me. They give you, like, I think I can just make a hearty simmered fruit recipe, and then, honestly, I'm pretty much set for hearts for a long time if I don't get hit for a while. So we have 42 of those. We can make at least, like, 8. But I probably won't use all of them. I'll probably use them for other things. But yeah, it's a really good thing to have early game. The thing I want to have early game. Now, do I have to get up there? I do have to get up there. And I don't like the circumstances in which I have to get up there, actually. Yeah, because I can't climb up there. I think I see a place where I can climb up. Yeah. God, it's just raining so much. Should stop raining so much. Okay. Now we get Pokey Stick. Because that's all we got. We only got Pokey Stick left. Okay. Got a lot of money. I have some more things. Okay, and so if I get up here, if I use these rocks, once again, I really like it better if it didn't have to rain so I could just climb up, but in fact, the area I was in, it actually was kind of required that I was up there because, that it was raining up there because it's kind of part of what we're about to do here. But we're going to go for a third shrine. I don't think I'm going to slip off here. Oh, no, maybe I do slip off there. Okay. 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 We're finally in an area where it's not raining. It's about to, the sun's about to come up too, isn't it? Maybe not. Maybe it's just a bright area. And it's raining again. Okay. Just gonna wedge up the wall here a little bit. Okay, maybe not. Let's go up this way. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. So we're in a crevice, but trust me, this crevice is really helpful. There we go. Perfect. Right, now we're up here, and there are, if I remember correctly, this is the area where, yeah, there's a bunch of Hinoxes where they sleep up here, but we're not gonna bother with them right now. They're not what we're after. That is a shrine. And actually, is it... Is that Death Mountain? Okay. I was just like, is it... No, it would be clear out if it were Blood Moon. It'd be 100% clear out. If it were Blood Moon, that's not Blood Moon. So it does seem to continue to happen every time. Oh. It's already broken. Ah. Please, I just need things. Alright, I mean, I could also sell monster parts. Because monster parts will sell for things, but for the most part, I am just trying to get to this area up here. We're getting back to the area with the Hardurians. And there is Faroche. Oh boy. Do you have anything? Okay. Silver Goblin Tooth. No, I don't want that. Alright, well, I have it now. Wriggly arm. I want to see what the wriggly arm looks like. It looks like a wriggly arm. That's it. That's all it does. To be a wriggly arm. And actually, it's probably best that I have this going in here because, yeah. It's also extremely weak. Please leave me alone. You're gonna eat yourselves off the hedge. And do that, but don't bother me. Okay, actually, we need to be down some more, so I'm gonna go down. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Take this I will. Oh my gosh. Hello? Very impressive. Not many can make it up here in such rain. Head there, on your hip. No, I'm sorry. It's nothing. I didn't mean to pry. Are you a bird? Have you never met a reader before? Odd. My name is Cass. As a bard, I spend most of my days traveling this land in search of ancient songs. Have you heard the ancient songs of Hyrule? Ancient songs. Ancient songs. Songs that sing the praises of a hero who beat back the calamity in age past. I know a song about this place. Would you like to hear the ancient verse passed down in this region? Alright, let's hear it. Excellent. Without further ado. Nothing responds from the mound on high. The lost hero falls down lightning from the sky to these ones are dying mountain on high. There's a puzzle in there somewhere, but I can't, as far as I can tell, I can tell it could apply to a great many things. Anyway, may the light shine forever on your path. Song of Storms. Now, that is not the Song of Storms, as we know from Ocarina of Time, which we just completed. Now I believe that what we have to do is from this mound here, get lightning to strike it. It seems like pretty bent on getting Cass here. But actually, we do have a way to do such a thing. Because as you can see, there's a lot of things. Oh, actually, it seems very bent on doing that right now, so we're gonna just drop that and run. Woo! I think we need to get Wriggly Arm here. Because, woo! Woo woo woo! Woo 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 woo! Scary! Scary. Alright. So we've done that. How do we get up here again? We just kind of went up the mound here. But yep, there's the shrine. But we also still have more hardy durians nearby, but I believe. Ah, so there's a shrine inside that crag spit by lightning. The bolt was so ferocious that I worried I might be struck down myself. I'd say that's worried of being immortalized in a song. Anyway, may the light shine ever on your path. Okay. Successful. However, it is still very much raining. So let's get inside the shrine here and see what else we can conjure up. See what is awaiting us. Alright. And we are. Alright, and I believe... Ah, yes, this is a blessing. So we do not have a puzzle here. So you who sets foot in the shrine, and Koka Nata, by entering this place you've already proven your worth. So, you don't really do anything. You open the chest, there's something in there for you. Rubber tights. Those are helpful. Those are very helpful. And we will see why eventually. There is a third part of the set. We already have that. We got the helm from the stable over there when we helped the girl out with the lightning problem. So my bangs went crazy when I scratched them. I didn't fix it. But there is a third part. Also, that arm is just still wriggling around. Right. Lovely. Okay. Now, that is to say, we are now, for the most part, accomplished most things that I wanted to do today. I think there was a... Yeah, we did all 3 shrines. Yeah. But now it is not raining as much nearby, so I'm very happy about that. Now I do want to go this way again, because apparently... I'm showing one up this way too. Yeah. Now Cass is gone. We will see him again. We will very much see him again. In fact, I think in a lot of ways we will probably... There's a lot more that we'll see of him, at least at some point. But let's just hope it doesn't start to do the thing again. And I think we can climb up here. This isn't the Lionel area, is it? No. No, that's over on the other side. The thing is, I actually have to fight all the Lionels before we go to the first boss area, or like the first thing, because they have weapons that I can only get now, and I need those for the compendium. No, 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 no. Ugh. Oh, bro. That was crazy. That was crazy. I was so under the impression that I was not going to get towards that. Don't tell me it's on that. Oh my gosh. No. Please tell me it's on top of. Because if it's on top of, there's no way I'm getting up there. Ooh, but. Please stop. Is that a cooked fish? Is that cooked fish? No, that's just regular fish. Alright, fine. However, I mean, I could do that, but I'm not going to do that. Okay. Ah! Look at that! Next we have flint, topaz, amber, ruby, and diamonds. Perfect. Now, I'm pretty sure that our hardy durians are on top of this crag right here, but I don't have the stamina to get them. Why are you guys here? Why are you here? What are you doing here? Yeah, okay. It's good to know that they can't swim. That was a worry. Please don't let me slide back in. I have to jump out. Things I do for hardy dirt, yeah, they are on the crag. Okay. Let's see if I can go up. It was really close to me. Yep. This rains so much around here. Got it. Things I do. Do for hardy durians. I'm only doing them for hardy durians. Oh. Oh my. Okay. Oh. Oh wow. Okay. That happened. Oh. This was actually a Korok puzzle. Oh no. Okay. That's fine. I'll take them for now. That's unfortunate. I don't know when that'll grow back. But of course it stops thundering as soon as I do that. Let's see here. So I could lift that out of there. I think this is also a something for us to do. However, since we're also here, I believe that there is another. thinking correctly, behind here... Yeah, there is. Wait, Link, please. Actually drop. Actually drop. There we go. Link. Goodness. Alright. You see, the only thing about the no teleportation is that I have to do the shrines when I see them. Otherwise, there is probably a very low probability that I'm going to come back here and do it again. So, you're going to go do this. Okay. Impeccable timing. Okay, I believe that is... Oh, okay, right. Okay. Perfect. Okay, if it would get in there, thank you. Hmm? Hey, kick it open. Boom. What's in here? Nice arrows. There we go. Restoring some of the balance. At least some of it. Yay. Perfect. Alright, and I believe that this should probably be the key to the area. Yep. Okay, easy enough. Most of them are pretty easy. I do kind of generally know where the ones that are more difficult are, but I know that these ones are relatively straightforward. They're the ones that have like multiple puzzles in them. This one is not such one. Okay. Right, we have a spirit orb. Still feel hear our arm just like splashing around, or not splashing around, but you know what I mean. Wriggling around. We have a horse. We have a horse, and I may or may not have forgotten that we have a horse. Alright, this is another Korok coming up here, but I am probably not going to bother with it. Because it's a timing one, and I actually need something that we don't have yet in regards to swimming, so we're probably not going to bother with that. But I am going to bother with these chests, because chests are helpful. That up. More ice arrows. Like that. Okay, we'll go ahead and dismiss these two. Okay. Oh no. See, that's what can happen if you... go to the wrong spot. Actually, that's a hardy bass. Ooh. Give me that. Now, y'all. Need to get fished. Maybe you. Fish. No. Take. So the annoying thing is, now that I'm here, that fish is there. Got it. So, also the other annoying thing is that now this is here. I can't really push it. Not like that. No, but there's another chest here. This place has a lot of different, waterfalls, but not all of them are the same way. Take that. Okay. Gonna make it so that we get up here. Keep it going. Nope. Oh no. Oh, come on now. Don't do that. Not like that. Okay, I think I'm gonna just do one more in between. Just to ensure that we get whatever's in here. Open. Alright. Listen, it'll add up. No, I don't mind doing the... Oh! Okay. I don't mind doing those as much because they do eventually end up being helpful to us. Now, there's a friend. No. No. Ah. Ah. Okay. We're just gonna have a bad time, aren't we? Oh boy. This isn't good, actually. This is actually really bad. Hey, how's about an apple? Let's just, Okay, okay. Why? We don't have any arrows like that. No. Ugh. No hardy bass. How the heck am I supposed to care about any of that? So the good thing is, when we get back, our first goal is to actually get back to Kakariko. And getting back to Kakariko means that we can, get the stealth armor, and I think we should have, like, enough stuff to actually get the stealth armor. Like, enough money to be able to get the stealth armor. It's all relatively dependent on a couple of things. I believe that there should be somewhere around here. Yes. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh. Oh gosh. Guess I don't really want to probably take down this guy as much as possible because, yeah, he's a tier 3. And he has a... Oh! Give me that. No. Privilege is taken away. Wait, is that... Okay, we're good. It's fine. It's a miracle you stepped in. Just let me do this much for you. Ah, thank you. How do you salt grilled mushroom? Okay, no more melee weapons, but it's okay because we got, like, basically the highest tier of... What's it called? Now, wait, hang on. If I remember correctly, yeah, there's a thing down here that I don't want to contend with. At least not now. In fact, what I just did was really risky. But that was a black bokoblin. That's a tier 3 bokoblin, and they can really mess me up, especially in this portion of the game. And if I did not have a fairy, I definitely would not have survived that, and I would have probably had to start from somewhere that I did not really know where. In fact, let me just do that. Put that in my inventory, and then we will also go back to the inventory and drop this on the ground. Take a picture of it. This is a new weapon. This is a Dragonbone Boko Club. They are the highest tier of Boko Club. And they hurt like crazy. But we'll be contending with that a lot more commonly when we get up to that level. Alright, now I have a horse. Okay, I see what's happening down there. I have to call my horse back. I don't know if it'll be able to reach me from here. But at the very least... Let's see if we can call it from here. No. Andy cannot hear a call, but however... Now Andy should be able to hear me call. And it's raining again. Come on, Andy. Alright, perfect. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. Oh. Oh, there's for Roche. Alright, let's just hopefully not get, you know, electrocuted, but it's probably going to happen. It's based on proximity. Oh! Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Alright, go, 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 go. Okay, I'm just not gonna ride him. I'm gonna just... Actually, can we, Oh, we got more arrows now. Oh, I don't like where that is. Alright, well. Come on, dude. Come on, we're gonna keep going, bud. So you have to be really low. I really need to get another horse. Like, not even a joke. I might need to go to... register my horse, or not register my horse, like go to the horse god, like pretty much immediately after.
Oh.
I'm gonna board the horse for a little bit. Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Okay. We have this. Can't take any more. Can't get any more melee weapons. Alright, fine. Alright. What we are going to do is cook these. Make the best possible simmered fruit we possibly can. 20 hearts. 20 hearts. 20. Now you see why I spent all that time getting these, because they are so helpful. Everything is worth risking for this. Alright, I'm gonna make 2 more. And then that's fine for now. Just for now. Then I will probably make a potion as well. Now, like I said, there is another place on the map that we can get party durians. It's not as common, so that's the reason why I kind of like went for having these 4 simmered fruits for right now. There's a salty mushroom bit that we can also get. Also something we can do with mushrooms as well as radishes. As well as fish. But also what we're going to do is... I think we should take a Lizalfos. Actually, maybe a higher tier... tail? I think this will make a potion for us. That'll be pretty good. Get those lizards down. 16. That's not bad. That's not bad. I think I'll probably do that again, but with, Goblin Heart. Alright, I don't believe that there's any other place that I can really get hardy lizards, so this might be the spot to do it. But having a hardy elixir is really helpful. Alright, and then let's just make this last one. Alright. Hardy elixir. Alright, perfect. Now, we're gonna go across this bridge over here and we're actually gonna drink one of these. Give me that. Delicious. Except it's not delicious at all. It's pretty nasty, actually. But we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this scale. We're gonna get the scale because we need to get it. We might actually end up taking out these guys too, just because it is of use to us. And also talking about where this specific scale is, I would probably need to go back up this way anyway. But regardless, those are a lot of money, a lot of different areas. So if we're gonna combat some guys for them, then this is definitely where I'd prefer to do it. Yep, that can be seen. Okay. No. Okay. I would prefer for you not to be seen, actually, but... okay. Oh. Let's gear up here. Alright, I think a 14 is probably going to be alright for this. Alright, well... let's back up here and try to see if we can get a picture of this black book goblin, which is going to come at my face. Oh, we got it. That's important. Nope. Wow. Okay. I don't think I've ever gotten a bullet time. Which is kind of funny, actually. Give me that heart. Give me that heart. Thank you. Thank you. There's 2 beetles on this, and I do want to get both of them. If not all possible. Wow, I didn't get either of them. Okay. Oh, Albert. Hero. There's another guy here. Goodbye. Oh gosh, alright. Oh gosh. Okay. Ow. That landed on my head. Alright. Alright. Guess we'll use the halberd for now. Did I get a picture of the halberd? Kinda feel like I didn't. Compendium. I don't know, there's so many weapons in the game. Got a rusty halberd, but did we get the... hard to say. Well, it's called We Drop It and Find Out. Nope. We did not. Alright, well we have it now. Okay. No, that's not something we want to go near. But here is definitely something we want to go near. Alright, stuff. Very nice. Right, we do not want to go over there because that means certain pain. Broadsword. And that's a Dragon's Own Pogo Shield. No, actually, I don't think I got this either. I'm gonna take that. Take a picture of that. So that we have it. It's always good to just, you know, take advantage of things when they're first around. 2 chests up here. One of which is here. More arrows. I will always take some. Oh. Okay. That gets kicked open. Some more flint. I don't know why that was in a chest, but okay. Oh, there is another. I don't know how I missed this tree over here, but okay. Okay. We are out of here. Well, actually, first, before we go ahead and go to the area, I think it is a little bit too late on my end to want to raid anyone, so I don't think I will. All I know is that... Oh. Okay. All I know is that I think I will go ahead and... Oh, man. Probably just take a look and see if there was anyone. Maybe I'll hand you guys off to the Alec, I'm not sure yet. Okay, that's not good. I mean, it's fine, it's just not what we want over here. Alright, how many durians did I get from that? About 4? Right? Okay. Could make another. Could make another. But I don't think I will. I think I will go ahead and leave it for 24. Actually, maybe I should make 24. I think these hardy durians should leave me for a while. At least I think they should. I really need to get on, you know, getting armor back up. In fact, I think that the best armor I have is actually the rubber set, ironically. Actually, no, it's not. I'm actually okay with what I'm wearing right now, especially with the climber's piece, the climber's headpiece. Alright. Since we're here... Over Farron, the Farron area. Head in the direction of another... Yeah, I need to take a picture of the squirrels when I'm coming across this bridge. I always forget to do that. I don't want to be stuck being the one that I forgot, that being like the one thing that I forgot to take a picture of. So maybe they'll respawn if I come across this way, I'm not sure. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm like way over time, so I think that that's probably not better than what I want to do. I always just get sucked into Breath of the Wild. That's to say. Okay. I guess not. Alright. So, gotta make a mental note. At the top of the next stream for Breath of the Wild, I need to take a picture of the squirrels. Need to take a picture of the squirrels. Otherwise, if it's not here, then it's never gonna be. As far as I'm aware. Alright, guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed me hanging around with me as we explored Laurelan. Actually, let's just stick with Beetle. And even if you get my face, you can remember my beetle-shaped backpack.
Wow!
Despite these dangerous times, you'll find me traveling all over Hyrule to fulfill your shopping needs. I stock many special bugs and must-have items for travel, and I always charge a fair price, or my name's not Beetle. I also buy all sorts of things. Your needs of rubies, gemstones in particular, fetch a high price. How can I help you? What have you got? Sure you have bugs. That. Okay, so this is a Tyler's frog. This is the other frog type that I was talking about. But we're not gonna buy it right away because I know I can find it other places. He also has these 120 rupees. Okay, I'll buy it. So I definitely need that. We've got some gemstones. We also have some, what's it called? Sell you one. Okay. Four of these. Okay.
Wow!
And I definitely need money. So I'll sell you one of these too. Okay, cool. Alright, we're good. And now he didn't ask me for any of my beetles now, but he will ask me for them in the future. So I do have to keep that in mind. You know what? I think if I remember correctly, Alec is in the middle of a collab. Let me just check his channel really quickly. Let's see if that was actually... Oh no, he's in Minecraft now. And that's fine. I think I will go ahead and do that. I think Alec is making something in the end, and I definitely want to make sure that he's all good for that. Well guys, thank you guys for coming by. Appreciate you guys being here, as always. Next time, we're gonna go back up. We're gonna make our way back up north. We're going to go ahead and, you know, with all of our hardy materials now, we'll be able to do, you know, we'll be able to play a little bit more dangerously. Just a little bit more dangerously, not as, much as usual. But, yeah, so, get music back up here. I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll, be back on Tuesday, with probably... I want to play Minecraft. I want to play Minecraft. We don't play Minecraft as often anymore. So I would like to get back on the Minecraft grind. I would like to finish up our, what's it called? I would really like to finish up our mob farm project. I still haven't actually touched that since we've streamed last. I did make some progress on it. I think I have all the platforms built. I think it's just a matter of trying to get the overhead shade so that we can just always have constant mob flow. And then once we have that, you know, we should be able to at least fly around a little bit more freely, a lot more of other things to do. So I hope you guys look forward to that. I will only be streaming Tuesday this week because I will not have time for the rest of the week. We're hosting Christmas, so that's pretty much like going to be the most, you know, that I'm going to be able to do. So, yeah, right now I think I'm going to go ahead and hand you guys off to Alec. He is doing a Christmas project in the end for the Minecraft server. I have not been on the Minecraft server in a little bit, and I need to go. I did like one or two things. I always like hop on there, do one or two things, and then hop off. But that's just kind of like how I am with Minecraft, at least lately. Um, but yeah, I will see you guys then. And I think that's all for me. So let me at least get the raid started. You guys can go ahead and go off to Alec. I'm going to probably not do the raid message because I'm just gonna probably go straight to sleep. But I appreciate you guys being here again. Thank you, always. And I will see you guys on Tuesday. And then hopefully after that we will have a special schedule the week after that. But of course, you know, that's all kind of dependent on how everything goes. So yeah, I will see you guys then. Have a good night. Have a good, you know, start to your week. And manifesting that for you guys. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. See you Tuesday. Bye.
Ooh. Hi, Viola.
That's a secret.
Shh. Hi, Viola.
Um,
That's just a loud whisper. That's not a secret.
Look, I did my best, okay?
Stream, but just not like.
Your best was clearly not good enough. And now Viola suffers for it. Okay.
We should have the secret song from Little Barn play.
Okay. How is Breath of the Wild? We are working on a Christmas tree build. We probably need to cover this, I imagine. Right?
Yeah, we will. Yeah.
Are we just kind of filling in the diagonal, like, all the way across?
We're gonna fill the whole thing.
Oh, okay, is it going to be one big square?
Yep, and then we're gonna put
okay.
one at the end. Because this is what's gonna catch the lava.
Okay.
So it doesn't melt the snow. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Hold on, did that one on the side go out 11? I don't think it did.
Maybe it didn't. I don't fucking know anymore.
It's good, did mostly resource gathering, but raiding and dashing went way over time.